Hello guys, welcome back to IsTiN OK. Here are the 10 best upcoming PlayStation games set to release in 2023 and 2024 for PlayStation 5. Keep an eye out for this title and get ready to experience some of the best gaming that PlayStation has to offer. Lost Soul Side. Set to release in early 2024 for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Lost Soul Side presents an engaging mix of elements drawn from acclaimed games like Final Fantasy XVI. Lost Soul Side is an action RPG with real-time combat system and compelling narrative, currently in development by Ulti-Zero Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game's journey has seen multiple delays and challenges, but the developers' resolve and the game's growing appeal ensure that it will be an eagerly anticipated release. I'm excited to see what Lost Soul Side has in store for gamers. Evotinction. Evotinction is a third-person stealth action adventure game will launch for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam alongside its previously announced PlayStation 4 versions in spring 2023. Humanity is near its end because the AI system controlling a framework research facility named here infected by an unknown virus and subsequently went rogue, starting to attack humans. Dr. Lu decides to infiltrate this lost facility on his own to face the AI, uncover the truth, and save humanity because of artificial intelligent robots are growing more powerful in Evotinction. He's not skilled in combat, but he can rely on their skills such as hacking and stealth to deal with enemies. This will definitely be very interesting and tense. Evotinction looks to be as complex as Horizon Forbidden West. Convallaria. Convallaria is a multiplayer action-packed shooter game that emphasizes teamwork and tactics. The game combines both PvP and PvE elements, allowing players to compete against each other and work together to take down bosses. It will be available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. This game created by China-based developer Longforce. Convallaria have a strong emphasis on competition, with players able to go head-to-head with up to 100 other players as they compete for resources. Overall, Convallaria offers a diverse and exciting gameplay experience that caters to both cooperative and competitive players. Foamstars. Foamstars is a third-person shooter game. This is Splatoon-like game. So if you have been waiting for a way to play a Splatoon on a platform outside of a Nintendo console, Square Enix has heard your cries. But instead of controlling Squid Kids shooting ink, you are playing as anime-inspired stars spraying foam across the map. Foamstars was announced without even a release year attached. That said, the game was playable during Summer Game Fest 2023, which at least implies that it isn't multiple years off. Foamstars will be coming to PS4 and PS5. If we were to make a guess, late 2024 will seem appropriate for when it could be ready. Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is an open-world fantasy RPG. You can explore it on foot or horseback, and you will have the option to complete quests, fish, chop trees, and pet plenty of dogs. The game is set in the same universe as Black Desert Online. The combat looks to be a satisfying combo, block and parry affair, with a variety of interesting enemies, including ones you can climb. Judging by what we saw from the Gamescom gameplay trailer in August 2023, we expect a Crimson Desert release date in late 2024. Crimson Desert looks to be released on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and in a nice gesture for those of us still on the previous gens, PS4 and Xbox One. Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is a survival horror game played from a third-person perspective and will be released on October 27, 2023. The game will be available on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. Alan Wake 2 showcases a captivating supernatural horror experience. This is the highly anticipated sequel to the legendary horror game Alan Wake. The game will continue the story of the original game and features similar gameplay mechanics, such as exploring environments and using light to defeat enemies. You can play as either Alan Wake or Saga Anderson in two separate single-player stories, which can be played in any order chosen by the player. Alan Wake 2 is worth playing if you are looking for a deep and challenging survival horror experience. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is an action-adventure hack-and-slash game that plays from a third-person perspective. The game is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5 in 2023. However, the exact date has not been announced yet. The Earth has been taken over by foreign invaders called natives, and your job is to take it back. The combat focuses on countering enemy attack and proceeding to use combo skills and items to defeat enemies. And here you can wall scaling and swinging on ropes in order to traverse the environments and find hidden secrets such as extra customs. Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin is an action role-playing video game developed by Team Ninja and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Scheduled for release in 2024 for PlayStation 5. The game set in Edo in the late 19th century during Bakumutsu. It depicts the Boshin War and features story choice at key moments, allowing players to side or fight against various non-player characters affecting the story. The combat features a wide array of weapons common during the Boshin War, such as katanas and various Boshin War firearms. The action looks wonderful, especially the balance of sword and gunplay mechanics in the heat of combat. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Silent Hill 2 is a survival horror game that centers on the character James Sunderland, a widower, and his search for clues in the town of Silent Hill after receiving a mysterious letter from his wife, Mary, who has long been dead. The remake aims to preserve the atmosphere that made Silent Hill 2 exceptional, while also modernizing many aspects of the game's overall gameplay. One of the new elements is the adoption of an over-the-shoulder camera to immerse players even deeper into the game. With this new perspective, they are rebuilding the combat system and certain set pieces. The game is being built with Unreal Engine 5, which allows for comprehensive update to the Silent Hill 2 experience. As for the release date, it is expected to be on Friday, September 29, 2023 on PS5 and PC. However, please note that this date may change as official from the developers is yet to be announced. Marvel's Wolverine. Marvel's Wolverine is a highly anticipated game currently in development by Insomniac Games for PlayStation 5. This game is being created in collaboration with Marvel Games and PlayStation. This marks the first time Wolverine will start in his own game since 2009's X-Men Origin Wolverine. Considering Marvel Spider-Man 2 reserves a release window of 2023 and this game is not going to come out before it, we can assume Marvel's Wolverine won't be ready until at least 2024. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any update from me. I really appreciate your support and enthusiasm. If you have any question, feedback, or request for further content, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I hope to see you again in the next video.